హలో హలో ఫ్రెండ్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యా. సో ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 100 కిలోమీటర్స్ దూరంగా వచ్చాను ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్. చిన్న టీ బ్రేక్ ఇచ్చా. ఒక 2 hours పట్టింది. 2 hours 100 కిలోమీటర్స్ అయిపోయింది. స్లోగా 70-80 మధ్యలో వచ్చా. ఎనీవేస్ మంచు అయితే చాలా ఉంది. బట్ యా, సేఫ్. లైట్స్ అన్నీ నేను ఫిక్స్ చేసుకున్నా కాబట్టి, ఫాగ్ లైట్స్, జాకెట్ ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఓకే. సో మీకు బైక్ చూపిస్తా, సెట్టింగ్ ఎలా ఉందంటాను. Before you go any further to my video, I would like to tell you something about the temple called the Kailash temple, which is located in the region Ellora of Maharashtra. So people, so far I think most of the people know that the Kailash temple is just a temple like any other temple. But I would say the view I have seen, the architecture is different. I mean, I felt the vibes of the old historical mystic things that has been embedded in the rocks of the temple. See, the word temple for today's world, I mean for today's society, I believe is just an place where people do the rituals, pujas and offerings and all. But earlier days, I would say the temples are only meant for meditating, and it helps as a tool to open your mind to another world and explore your mind into further to attain the nirvana of your life. So the temples, I believe, the temple that is built, the Kailash temple that was built, is an extraordinary architecture. Is an ancient engineering and amazing engineering architecture that has been done by the Indians. And due to this, a few of the foreign countries that don't accept that this kind of construction, this symmetric and the amazing construction that we have done, is not been accepted by them, and they keep saying the word aliens technology. And they don't know that this technology is with us from the ancient time, and it is done by the human beings and by the Indians. So before we understand what is the temple, I would like to give you before we understand about the Kailash temple, I would like to give you a small history. I know you will find the history information on the Wikipedia, but I'll like to tell a few things on that part. So Kailash temple is a 756 common era during the time it is built. I won't say that it was built, it was carved out of a single rock stone. It's not a stone, it's a mountain. So the material, the type of rock, the mountain rock is a basalt rock. So there are different kinds of basalt rocks. So this is one kind of basalt rock which has a mineral. This is already mineralized. So I've seen a few kind of germs, green color germs and white color germs or minerals. Not germs, I would say. These are different kind of minerals that has been embedded inside the rock. I have taken a pick of a stone, and I kept it for myself as a remembrance of the place I visited. So just have a look on the stone that I have taken it. Yeah. So regarding this, it is like 100 feet tall, and the entire temple is been carved from the top to bottom, and you would see definitely that. The entire structure, the structure of the temple is symmetrically built and built according to the Vastu Shastra. So I was shocked the first time I have seen the temple. I saw the temple, though I have seen in the YouTube videos and the images that you see in the Google. It is quite different when you visit the temple directly. So I was shocked. I was shocked, like looking at the huge structures of the Kailash temple, and the way it was designed, the way the perfection was made in each and every sculptures. It was just amazing, and I couldn't think anything else other than thinking how this construction has been made by humans. And it was written on the scripts that the Kailash temple was built over an 135 years, and few people say it is like close to 200 years. But it was amazing thing that in the current era I was able to visit and see the beauty that our ancient people have done it. Not sure how long it's going to stay there, because I've seen it's already degrading. The material is been, I mean, the rock material surfaces are being softening. I've seen places where the structures of ice and the structures at the hands were already softening, and the shapes are going off. Maybe because of the temperature and the rains that is keep falling, and the different climatic conditions. Yeah, and the other thing I would like to tell you about the temple is like this has 100 plus caves, and only 30 were open for visiting, and the other 70 to 80 caves are still mystery to everyone, and no information has been set like what are the other caves are, and how the other caves look like, what is inside the caves and all. But one thing is sure that they pronounce that the temples are, I mean, the caves are all of for the Buddhist and Jainism, and few Hindu cultural Hindu deities. So it's basically these are the Hindu deities sculptures. You can see most of the carvings on the walls. So you'll see the plenty of stories carved onto the wall. Mainly this holds the story of the Ramayan epic and the Ramayan epic and Mahabharat epic stories are been carved onto the walls of the temple. And the more interesting part is the basalt rock, that is the material of the temple is the basalt rock. I've done some research on the basalt rock, and you see the same basalt rock on the moon surface. You see the black patches on the moon surface, those are the basalt rock, and these are also very strong and solid stones. And you will see the same stone on the Mars as well, and it's also called as in volcanic rocks. And this has a different kind of as I said, there's different kind of classification in basalt salt. They have a composition of iron, magnesium, and silica also. And there are also chances like these minerals, the stone is actually mineralized. If you have a close look at my video, I have shown in one of the clip that it has holes, and they have this silica and some green mineralized stones and white mineralized stones, and these the same stones been sold outside of the temple, calling them as an Ellora minerals. So this is an interesting fact I've seen and I've observed that. And there's other thing, the architectures that they've designed the temple. So they are so dedicated and they're so passionate, and they're so the engineering of these architectures is also so the design. Even 200 years before only they have estimated the design thing, how the outcome should be, and they're sticking all the generation of the people. Definitely if they have taken 135 to 150 years, then definitely 3 to 4 generation of the people have worked and died there working there. So this cannot be accomplished if they think it is kind of job or a daily wage or daily routine for them. But they have done it with the devotion and lots of love towards the religious or the religious movement during that time. So if you go there, you can see the carvings that they have done it, and the detailed things that they have carved on the sculptures. So it will be very much interesting. And the pearls that has been embedded, if you have a close look, there will be pearls which are meant for shining in the dark. So there are a few dark caves where they don't have any light. Most probably they would have worked 12 hours a day because of light, because of unavailability of electricity and light. They might have worked for 12 hours per day. And the minerals are patterned. The minerals are embedded in such a way that they reflect light and reflect the light towards the dark areas of the caves. And that is one thing. And the other thing that I've seen is like I have a question to this area is like, where are the stones that have been removed? So the people said that it's like 4 million tons of rocks has been removed from the entire while the carving the stone. So where are the rocks went to? So where are the rocks kept? No one knows about that, and there is no information or documentation that is available in the internet. That is one thing I've seen, and also searched in internet, and also got to know that from the internet that there are underground passages and underground city under this temple. But there are certain areas where they have blocked for the public access, and they have narrow and shallow passages which are blocked with some wooden carved doors. So definitely there is lots of mystery inside that. But I would say personally, like, you visit yourself and then identify the great mystic of the Ellora caves, and definitely it's a great experience for me.